Hello people, this is Reverb Masters. Let's check what's happening this week. Firstly, I'm going to tell you about one of the most important pedals I use in my pedal bowl. It's a reverb pedal. Secondly, I'm going to tell you the basics of this pedal, how it works, how you can use it, and the way I use it that sometimes is not very conventional. Thirdly, the radio tune of this week is a song from my hometown. If you like the genre salsa, you're right into it. Next, the second of a beat of this week is a song from the 70s kind of, but this band has played since the 70s, since the 80s, since the 90s, even the 2000s. It's an old band, it's an amazing band, and the song, it's glorious. Hello people, so this is Reverb Masters, and I hope that by the end of this video, you have learned something useful, so stick around. Hello people, so we're back here and we're going to talk about something that I haven't talked about in this channel before, which is guitar pedals. I love guitar pedals. They're a fun way to do music, and the more you have, the more sounds you can use. So this is my Skysurfer Reverb from TC Electronics. It's an affordable line. So in 2016, TC Electronics came out with a bunch of affordable guitar pedals, which were quite bigger. I'm going to show you. So this is my chorus. See the size? They all came this size. But this one, I guess people liked it a lot and people use it a lot. So they did this small version of it. It's pretty simple. It has 3 knobs, 1 foot switch, and 1 switch here for the different types of reverbs that you can use. So the first knob is the reverb itself. What it does, it's the decay. So the smallest decay is 300 milliseconds or 0.3 seconds, and the longest decay is 1.5 seconds or 1500 seconds, however you want to use it. That's your decay. The second knob, this one is the mix, how wet or dry you want your signal. If you want just to have a little bit of reverb and a lot of instrument, or if you want just the reverb and no instrument at all. It's pretty good. This one is the tone, which helps you to have in your reverb more low ends and or more high frequency on your reverb, depending on what you want to use it for, right? This switch, it has 3 types of reverbs: spring reverb, plate reverb, and hall reverb. Everybody knows about this. They're the most basic ones, but the most useful, and they've been using this type of reverbs since long before. So it's really good. It has a 9-volt input for your current or your power, and it has a 1/4 jack input for your instrument. So I've used this in several of my productions, and people don't actually know how to use it, but I obviously use it for the guitar sometimes, and I use it also for my synthesizer, but I've also used it in the backing vocals, which is weird, but it's cool. So let's go here how it sounds, and at the end of this section I'll tell you how I actually use it for other things. Hello people, so that's how this reverb sounds. As you can see, it's pretty useful. I like it a lot. So how I've used it before with other instruments, well, with my synthesizer it just goes in directly. Sometimes I also add the chorus. It's really good for synthesizers, and this with the mix. You can also use some delay, but in my opinion the delay is specifically for some type of sound. So I use this in my synthesizer, and the other thing that I've used it for It's in backing vocals, not in the main one, because in the main one you treat the vocals differently. But since this is a mono in and mono out, well, sometimes when I throw my vocals left or right, I use it for that. So the way I use it, it's I reamp. I record my vocals by itself, then I take them out from the interface, I reamp them, put them here. But when I get them in here, but when I put them out, what I do is I use the dry wet and I use the whole wet signal, and I connect it to the amplifier, and then I put a microphone to the amplifier, and then I get a wet signal of the vocals with the reverb, and that's what I record. And then that track on this mixing session, I use it, let's call it as a parallel reverb. So I just start playing with the knob on the track to see how much do I want of this reverb in that session. So that's how I use it. Reamp it, wet, record through a mic, and then you play with it on your mixing session. So that's what I've used this before. I hope you experiment with it or with any analog gear that you have. So yeah, see you on the next one. Hey people, so the radio tune of this week is a song that is from my hometown, Cali, Colombia, in South America. The song was released in 1984 and it was composed by Jairo Varela, and it was played by the Grupo Nietzsche. The song is called Cali Pachanguero, my hometown. The name of the town plus let's have fun or let's party. That's what it means. It's an anthem to the city because the city is the capital of the salsa. You know, growing up, if you went to the store, there was salsa playing. If you went into the bus, there was salsa playing. If you went into the taxi, there was salsa playing. Salsa everywhere. That's how I grew up. Listen to this song. If you're in love with the genre, you know this song. It's very popular. If you don't know this genre or you've never heard it before, go listen to it with an open mind. Listen to the brass, listen to the piano, listen to the emotion. It will hook you in. Salsa is beautiful, and the song Cali Pachanguero is my recommendation of this week for the radio tune of this week. Go check it out. Cali Pachanguero, Grupo Nietzsche, Jairo Varela. Thank you very much. See you on the next one. Hey people, check it out. This is 1 second of a beat where I'll show you 1 second of a song. You tell me which song it is. Here it goes. 3, 2. What is it? Put it on the comments. See you on the next one. Hey people, so this is Rebel Masters, where we talk about 20 years in making music. If you want to know about new music, if you want to listen to mixing sessions, if you are in the music business and you produce music, well, this is the place. You have a voice and you want it to be heard, well, this is the place. Smash that subscribe button. Let's get to know each other and see you on the next one.